my soul, a treasure shining, making me whole. Through the storms, through the calm, your love's my shelter, my ocean song. You're the pearl of my heart, my guiding light. Through the darkest waters, you're my sight. No tide too strong, no wave too high. With you, my love, I'll always fly. The sea may whisper, the winds may cry, but in your arms I'll never sigh. A love so rare, like the pearl I found. In you my heart is safe and sound. You're the pearl of my heart, my guiding light. Through the darkest waters, you're my sight. No tide too strong, no wave too high. With you, my love, I'll always fly. In the depths where shadows play, your love shines bright, it lights my way. Through every current, near or far, you are my compass, my shining star. The ocean's secrets can't compare to the love we share beyond all care. With every wave, with every tide, you're my forever, my joy, my pride. You're the pearl of my heart, my guiding light. Through the darkest waters, you're my sight. No tide too strong, no wave too high. With you, my love, I'll always fly. So hold me close where dreams reside. We'll sail together side by side. Through the storms, we'll never part. You'll always be the pearl of my heart.
The tropical village of San Isidro lay nestled along the shimmering coast, where life was woven with the rhythms of the sea. Fishermen set out with the sunrise, their boats cutting paths through the crystal clear waters, and children played along the sandy shore. It was a place of peace, where the ocean's bounty sustained both body and spirit. But on one fateful night, the tranquil harmony of San Isidro was broken by an untamed tempest. Dark clouds loomed over the horizon as a ferocious storm rolled in, the air heavy with electricity. Rain battered the nipa huts, and the howling wind bent the sturdy coconut trees until they seemed ready to snap. Waves, larger than anyone had ever seen, crashed against the shore, reaching dangerously close to the village. Inside a modest hut near the edge of the sea, Ramon and Apollinaria sat close, their expressions a mix of love and fear. The flickering glow of a kerosene lamp lit the small room, casting shifting shadows on the woven walls. Apollinaria clutched her swollen belly, her breaths uneven as she whispered,
Ramon, I've never seen the sea so wild. It's as if it's angry.
Ramon, always her source of calm, wrapped an arm around her.
The sea has its moods,
He said gently, though his furrowed brow betrayed his unease.
but it also has its blessings. Trust in its wisdom.
A deafening crack of thunder interrupted him, shaking the hut to its foundations. Water seeped in through the wooden slats, carried by the wind. Ramon quickly grabbed a tarp and secured the windows, shielding them from the storm's unrelenting fury. As the hours dragged on, the storm grew fiercer, and so did Apollinaria's labor pains. She gasped, her grip tightening on Ramon's arm.
Ramon,
She cried, her voice strained.
the baby, it's coming.
Fear flashed in Ramon's eyes, but he forced himself to focus.
Hold on, my love.
He said, grabbing a basin of water and clean cloths. The storm outside raged, as if echoing the intensity of the moment within. Through the cracks in the shutters, Ramon noticed an ethereal glow illuminating the crashing waves. The light was faint but steady, a shimmering pulse as though the sea itself was alive and watching. Apollinaria cried out as the storm reached its peak. Yet, as the first cries of their newborn filled the hut, the winds outside softened. The rain slowed to a rhythmic patter, and the waves calmed as if yielding to the infant's arrival. Ramon stared at the tiny baby in his wife's arms, his heart swelling with emotion. The child's eyes, wide and curious, reflected the same glow he had seen in the waves.
She's beautiful,
Ramon said, his voice trembling. Apollinaria smiled, exhausted but radiant.
What shall we name her?
Ramon thought for a moment before answering.
Perlas.
He said softly.
Yes, Perlas, like the pearls of the sea, rare, beautiful, and precious.
Outside, the villagers emerged cautiously from their homes, marveling at how abruptly the storm had subsided. The sky was clear, the moon casting a serene glow over the ocean, which now lapped gently at the shore. As Ramon and Apollinaria gazed at their daughter, they felt an unspoken bond between her and the sea. The waves seemed to whisper her name, a melodic echo carried across the tide. That night, while the village settled back into peace, the ocean remained restless in its depths. Something ancient had stirred. Perlas was no ordinary child. Her birth had been marked by the storm and the sea's glow, as if the ocean itself had chosen her for a destiny beyond anything her parents could imagine.
In the deep,
where love takes root, a melody blooms, pure and absolute. With every tide, our story grows, a love eternal, the ocean knows. Forever in the deep, we'll remain through every storm, every rain. The ocean's embrace, our sacred keep, together forever in the deep. In the silence of the ocean's heart, we are never worlds apart. With every wave, with every crest, our love will rise, forever blessed. Forever in the deep, we'll remain through every storm, every rain. The ocean's embrace, our sacred keep, together forever in the deep. Through coral gardens, we will roam. The sea will guide us, call it home. In the dark, in the light, we find a love unbroken, intertwined. As currents pull, as tides unfold, our love is worth its weight in gold. No force of nature, no bittersweet, can steal away what's ours to keep. Forever in the deep, we'll remain through every storm, every rain. The ocean's embrace, our sacred keep, together forever in the deep. So let the waves whisper our names. As time flows on, our love remains in the deep, where dreams are steep, together forever.